Hi, I'm Dr. Nicole Riner, flute professor here at the University of Wyoming, and I'm here today to share the work I've been doing on this year's WyoMEA All-State Etudes for Flute and Piccolo. So I've recorded these selections over the course of a couple of days here in my beautiful office here in Laramie, and I hope that they can serve as helpful models to you while you're practicing your auditions. I've got a couple of tips that are Etude-specific first. For the slow etude, I want you to keep in mind that the metronome marking is set for the 8th note beat. So that means 2 16th notes fit into the 8th note, 4 32nd notes also fit into the 8th note beat. This may not be the way that you're accustomed to using your metronome, so I encourage you to draw in each 8th note beat accurately in your music. Then, as you practice diligently with the metronome, you've got a picture of where you're supposed to be hearing those clicks from your duet partner. In the fast etude, practice your B-flat minor scale. If that's too scary, start with the relative major, which is D-flat major. They're the same key. This etude is a lot of arpeggios and scale fragments hooked together, so if you're comfortable playing in the key, you're not going to have any problems. And finally, for piccolo, there's a note change in measure 17. Because the piccolo doesn't go down to a low C sharp, you're going to replace that note with a low E natural. I'll show you my corrected part in the video as I'm playing. And in general, remember that everything is a tone exercise, so be sure to practice some simple, slow tone exercises every day that you can apply to the way you play your music. Woodshedding difficult technical passages is best done as a daily habit that you start as early as possible. And whatever happens in your audition, know that you have learned a lot more about playing the flute, and perhaps piccolo if you so choose, than you knew before you began this process. So you've already won. If you don't get into All-State this year, that doesn't diminish your worth as a human being or as a musician. And whether or not you get in, I encourage you to shoot for the next big challenge as soon as you can. So good luck, everyone, on your auditions, and enjoy the process. And if I can help in any way, please be sure to reach out. I've also got handouts on how to practice and some tone exercises and other helpful things that you might find you can apply to the music. And that's all found at the UYO Flute's website, which is linked below in the show notes. Happy practicing.
Thank you.